I'm not a bottom. I am a top who bottoms occasionally. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so occasionally I'll be like, I got the itch. I think I want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll see someone and be like, you're sexy. And they're like, I'm a top. And I was like, well, that's not going to stop us from having sex. I'll tell you that. We'll figure this out. Because one thing I am doing, I'm dragging a wagon over here.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a fat ass. And if you have a long limousine, then you can get into this garage. Because it's going to take a long limousine to get through this driveway, honey. Because it is quite a large one.
I'm a big believer in looking out for one another, especially when it comes to our health. We all deserve to have a say in our own futures. But right now, that freedom is under attack. Planned Parenthood Federation of America is on the front lines, making sure sexual and reproductive health care stays accessible for everyone, no matter what. Whether you need STI testing and treatment, birth control, gender-affirming care, abortion, or sex education, Planned Parenthood is here for you and for all of us, honestly. But right now, lawmakers and opponents of abortion access are preventing people from getting essential care. They're trying to deny people birth control and promoting abstinence only until marriage programs, which, to be real, is just like, ew, God, it's like 2026. We are so past that. They quite literally want to control our bodies and our decisions like we're little puppets. Right now, millions of people could lose access to care, especially Black and Latino people, people in rural areas, and people with low incomes. Planned Parenthood believes healthcare is a human right that everyone deserves. Supporters like you power this work. Donate to support Planned Parenthood now at plannedparenthood.org/defend. Listen, we've all had our brains completely sabotage a good time. Have you ever been on a great date and suddenly you start spiraling, thinking, wait, oh my goodness, what if they're not the one? Do I even actually like them? If those thoughts are constant, distressing, and all-consuming, you might be dealing with relationship OCD. You see, when most people hear OCD, they picture a neat freak organizing a bookshelf, but can actually latch on to anything we care about, especially our love lives. Relationship OCD creates a never-ending loop of doubt and anxiety, making you constantly analyze your interactions and repeatedly check your feelings to make sure you love your partner enough. It can be debilitating, but it's highly treatable. OCD needs a specialized therapy called ERP, Exposure and Response Prevention, and that's exactly where NOCD comes in. In live virtual sessions, your NOCD therapist will teach you how to take the power away from intrusive thoughts so you can actually start enjoying your relationships. Plus, therapy with NOCD is covered by insurance for over 155 million Americans, and they provide support between sessions so you're never alone. So, if you think you might be struggling with relationship OCD, don't wait. Visit nocd.com to book a free call with their team. That's NOCD.com. Welcome to another episode of Why Won't You Date Me? A podcast where me, Nicole Byer, was trying to figure out why I was so single, even though you could come on the floor and tell me it was a wire. My guest today is an opera singer, a 16 pageant crown winner. Wait, a 16-time pageant crown winner. Yes, 16 times? That's so wild and fun. And a drag queen, you know, as Miss Congeniality, and the runner-up, and my true winner. I shouldn't say that. That's not nice to the winner.
Say what you gotta say.
I don't know. You were my favorite. RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16. She's currently traveling the country in her new stand-up comedy tour, One Slew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Do you see what she did? Plus, she's hosting a new podcast, Sapphira, where she's having intimate heart-to-hearts with her closest friends and fellow icons. And I'm so excited she's here. It's Sapphira Crista! Yeah! Sapphira.
Yeah. Yeah. Why did it stop?
Sapphira.
There we go. Yeah.
Sapphira. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. Truly,
you.
I felt really bad. I was like, oh, you are my winner. It's funny that I was like, I feel bad, but I'm gonna double down. I thought you were so fun and effortless and vivacious on your season.
Thank you.
And then I love that Rue called you Slewfoot.
Mm-hmm.
It really got me good. I love when Rue loves somebody. It's like watching Family Feud and you're like, I think Steve Harvey likes this family better.
Yeah, you're having more fun with this one.
Yeah. I felt like Rue was having so much fun with you.
Yeah, I really did like Rue and do like Rue. It's not like she's gone.
I did like Rue. Oh, I liked
But then
her.
she gave the winning to someone else. So now I'm a little, no, actually, I really do enjoy Rue. I like every time I see her. She's very, very lovely and she remembers me. You know what I mean?
Because you didn't win.
She's like, you, honey. She goes, Slowfoot! Just like everybody else does now.
Wait, does everyone do that?
Everyone, look, I was walking on the streets of Philadelphia in Fishtown, and this guy, and I don't know what he was doing. He wasn't a fishmonger, but I think he was like, just like putting up siding on a wall. I don't know what people do.
Either. I don't know what jobs are.
I don't. He was at a brick wall, and there was some scaffolding, and he just looks out and he goes, Slowfoot! And I was like, yep. He wasn't just, seeing that I was Slewfoot. He was saying...
he knew.
He was like, it's
he
you.
Knew the reference.
You are the slew.
You are the slew! That's so funny.
Yeah.
After you got on Drag Race, did your DMs like fill up with people trying to get at you?
No! I was filled up with people being inspired by me. And I was like, where is the ass? Where is the dick? Ain't nobody trying to... Because my best friend is Honey Davenport, and her DMs definitely filled up with people just trying to get at her the whole time. And I was like, ooh, I can't wait. Nothing. I mean, something. I'm not going to say me inspiring people and people like loving me. That was great. And I do love it when y'all DM me that. But that,
But you want to see some dicks and booty holes.
Yeah.
And pussies.
And pussies and titties. I want to see bodies. I want to see how you feel. Like, I want to see how you feel. You know what I mean?
I do. I do know what you mean.
And the people are like, oh, Sapphira is such trade and Sapphira is so good looking. You didn't prove it.
Prove it. Show it to her. Send her them nudes.
Yeah, they didn't come out. I was very disappointed.
I'm sorry.
I've definitely fucked a fan or two or 7, 12. 65.
65.
I lost count, honestly.
And is there anything that's like a turnoff when a fan is coming at you? Or are you just like, you're just down?
I'm not always just down. I have to be in the mood. I have to not be super tired. A fat ass is great. Like if someone comes out and they're like, hey, and then they turn around, I'm like, hey, come here. Come back here. Come back here.
That's funny to be like, okay, goodbye. Ooh, wait a second. I see something.
You buried the lead. You should have walked in backwards.
I would love for someone to walk in backwards to be like, just trying to give you a little taste. And it's like, okay, I think I like it.
I think I tend to like people who are queer in some way. And so not just gay, but like, trans. My partner is trans mask. I tend to have a lot of trans mask partners.
Are you guys open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you meet your partner?
On Instagram.
Okay. They slid into your DMs?
Kind of. So
okay.
This is a fun story. A mandatory meeting. I had apparently met him in when she went to North or South Carolina, and he got a shirt of hers, and he was wearing her shirt to the gym, and he had tagged her, and she shared it, and I saw him and was like, "Ooh, yummy! Who is that?" And so I clicked on his profile and then liked all of his posts, and then he messaged me, I would wear you on a t-shirt to the gym any day. And I say, I'd wear you any day. And that's how it started.
Who says romance is dead?
One thing about me, I'm not subtle.
No, you really aren't.
I'm on the spectrum.
I'm not subtle. I'm on the spectrum.
Subtlety gets you nothing, honestly.
It really doesn't. I love that. I love that you liked all of his pictures because that, there is no question.
Yeah.
Sapphira likes what she's seeing.
Cute. And then he was like, oh. And so he messaged me. And
how many years has it been? Or months? Or
it's about...
Or days?
It's over a year now. since we first started talking.
Mm-hmm.
We've been dating officially.
Uh-huh.
It'll be a year in
I heard it.
Girl.
Do you need a snack?
My stomach was like, girl, you tell me how long y'all been together. Nobody asked you to come into this conversation. Thank you. We've been dating, I think since July or June. I think it's June. So it'll be a full year of dating in June. But we had our like pre-date stuff. Like we went to North Carolina for a week.
Before you were like officially dating?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was kind of like my mom has this test, and she didn't even tell me this. I just figured, like, if I like someone, let's go on vacation together. Let's see how we are together alone in the same place. And it was magic. I was like, I don't like being bothered by a lot of people. I don't like it when my partner's all up under me all the goddamn time. Like, we have some time for that. But like, for the most part, you do your thing, I'm gonna do my thing, and then we'll come together and do our things. And I was writing music and he was writing a book.
I like that. The nice man in my life, we went on a, like, I was working and he went to school where I was working in DC. So I was like, do you want to come and like hang out with your friends and stuff while I'm working? He was like, sure. And that was like maybe maybe 3 months into our relationship. And then I was like, oh my goodness, I've never traveled with a partner. That seems crazy. But then it was so fucking easy. Like, he did his thing. He woke up in the morning. He would like go for a walk and get coffee and let me sleep and bring me back coffee. And then I'd go work and he'd go do shit. And I was like, ooh, this is like so easy in a way that I never imagined.
Yeah.
But I do love that. Like, do your own thing and then you like come together when you want to.
Yeah, and I liked the fact that like we were able to know, okay, this is sort of like a couple of days of us being together. After like the first 2 days, you know, we're going to drop that facade of like, you know, you're going to really get to know this person a little bit more. And I just really enjoyed him. And so we would just talk. And then I had a gig that was close to South Carolina again. And so I went down there and he came up and he did, it was like a twink pageant for Meatball, actually. I was like, you're a twink, why don't you enter it? And
that sentence is really funny if you don't know the drag world. It was a twink pageant for Meatball. Well, all right, I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna get it. Do I get a meatball if I win?
Yeah, what happened? That's so funny. So wait, he was in the twink pageant?
Yeah.
Did he win?
No.
Okay.
No. The person who won literally made everything they wore. They like crocheted every single outfit they wore. And I was like, girl. And he did really well. He placed third.
Okay, that's great. I love that.
And it was okay because I was going to fuck him later that night. So I was like, well, we don't want to.
You're getting fucked either way.
You know.
It doesn't matter if you win or you lose.
You know.
Because you win in the end.
Because at the end, you get all this dick.
Now, is it open just on your side or is it open on his side too?
It's open on his side if he wants to. He doesn't tend to want to, but like, hey, if he wants to, he always has the option. And
are there rules in your open relationship or no?
Yeah. What are they?
You don't have to share if you don't want to because there was a great big pause and I can read a room.
I know so many people who can't.
You don't have to get into it. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm trying to think of what they are.
That's funny.
It's been a cold winter. So we haven't really been practicing. So
we haven't been practicing.
I'm not a non-practicing poly right now. But I still am polyamorous. We just let each other know.
Oh, okay.
You know, hey, this is gonna happen, or hey, this might happen. Hey, while I'm gone, these things might happen. And he was so nice this time. He was like, hey, do you want to take toys? Because I have like my him toys and I have my like other people toys.
I like that. I like that separation.
Yeah.
Because it's like, make me feel special.
Yeah, he has his own toys and I have toys that I use on other people. And so he was like, do you want to take some toys for other people? Because he's just rearranged all of our toys. We have an extensive collection.
And when you say extensive, is it like in like big Tupperware bins? Like what is it stored in?
In big Tupperware bins would mean that they're not separated. So everything's separated into its own category.
Oh.
We have I think the thing is it's about as tall as I am.
Okay.
And it's different cubbies, and each cubby has a different thing. And on the bottom is...
Are they labeled?
They're not labeled.
But you just know.
You just open it and you can see them. They're it's not it's not like the Library of Congress or anything over here.
It's about the couple. It's 5 different things.
No. I mean, in each cubby, it's probably 5 to 10 different things.
Oh, okay.
Depending on what. And
what's your favorite toy?
My favorite, it depends on my mood. I even have paddles and stuff because I am a dom of sorts.
Ooh.
And I do impact play. And I'm good at it.
Wait, what's impact play?
Impact.
Like being hit?
Yeah. I was I'm going to let you figure that one out.
Well, I didn't know it was called impact play.
Yeah, impact play is spanking is what we say, but impact play is the all-encompassing. So you spank with your hand, with a paddle, with sometimes it's not even just spanking, because spanking is here or that. But sometimes you take a cane and you go around the whole body.
And that's called caning.
It's called caning, which is under the umbrella of
impact play.
Get it, girl.
Oh, she's learning and she's retaining.
Yes.
I guess I like impact play because I like being spanked.
Yeah. What kind of spanking?
I like a little bit of a hand.
Do you like a lot of spanking?
I like it hard to a point. I like it hard, but then you got to go a little softer, because if you go too hard, then my booty gets a little raw and it hurts.
Yeah, well,
I don't want to hurt.
So I used to do, I had a number with my ex-fiance, and it was my Cruella de Vil number, and he's covered in tattoos, and I just put a little Dalmatian ears on him, and so he looked like a Dalmatian. And I would spank him. I would start with a small thing, and then at the end I would get my bigger paddles, and I would spank him harder, and you would watch his ass turn from lily white as he was
to red
to purple to blue. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And so he would
color changing Dalmatian.
Yeah, But one of the fun things is, for me, it's spanking someone's bum until they're nice and red, and then spanking them with my hip thrusters. Because you understand? Yeah.
I did. It took me a hot second.
Spanking then pounding.
Yes.
And they like it because it's already warm and it's warmed up.
You know the exact second your day officially gets good, it's when you walk through your front door and immediately switch into full-on cozy mode. I've realized that if you want your home to feel like an actual sanctuary, you have to upgrade your basics. That is exactly why Cozy Earth has been amazing. They make your everyday routines feel like a luxury little treat, try an upgrade to their essential socks. A good sock changes everything. These are so soft, breathable, and cushioned with 4 styles: calf, quarter, ankle, and no-show. Then at night, collapse into bed with the Cozy Earth Comforter. Oh my goodness. It genuinely feels like I'm sleeping on a cloud without any heaviness or overheating. Try them out with their 100-night sleep trial. Returns are easy, but trust me, you won't let them go. Plus, there's a 10-year warranty. Discover how care in every detail transforms simple routines into moments of true comfort and ease. Head to CozyEarth.com and use my code DATEME for up to 20% off. And if you get a post-purchase survey, be sure to mention that you heard about Cozy Earth right here. Experience the craft behind the comfort and make every day feel intentional. Whoo, nothing hits like home cooking. And HelloFresh makes it easy to do more of that this year with recipes that feel good and taste delicious. Night after night. By the time I get home, I do not want to stress over dinner. HelloFresh brings it all together with simple, rewarding meals for a busy weeknight. I just treated myself to their new grass-fed steak ribeyes, and oh my God, it was amazing. Plus, they use amazing seasonal produce like asparagus, apples, and pears, which was such a tasty combo. You get over 100 weekly recipes from around the world to beat those winter blues. Plus, they now come with bigger portions to satisfy everyone. They also have over 35 high-protein options, including new Mediterranean and GLP-1 friendly meals using 100% antibiotic and hormone-free chicken. Go to HelloFresh.com/DateMe10FM to get 10 free meals, plus a free Zwilling knife, a $144.99 value on your third box. Offer valid while supplies last. Free meals applied as discount on the first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. Have you ever hooked up with anybody in drag?
Oh, what were you thinking I was talking about?
Are you in drag when you're hooking up?
I'm in drag right now, aren't I?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey. Oh.
Hey.
Baby, I have had some... I'm gorgeous.
You are. You're stunning.
I am stunning. And I know it. And guess what? Guess who else knows it?
The trade.
The trade. And the trade is the trade that some people were like, oh my God, that guy's so beautiful. That guy was railed in my bedroom. Railed. Bent over so he could look back at all this. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love that for you.
I love that for me. I love that for them.
What's the wildest hookup you've had?
Wild how?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, it depends. So, like, one time I had this hookup. Y'all are gonna get some stories. One time I had this hookup. It was way back in the day. I've told this story before. He'll be fine. And we used to have this show called Pumps. Mm-hmm. It was a night for the girls.
Yes.
So I thought there was this missing night. We needed a night for our trans sisters and siblings to be able to go out and have a good time. Everyone else was being taken care of, but not them, us. And so I created this night, and we had basically a bunch of chasers who would come down, and then we had like a femme presenting bartender. The person who was the bouncer was also, everyone was trans. Mm-hmm. And this cute guy from Berkeley, because I was in Boston, came in, and I was like, oh, he's cute. And everyone was like, oh yeah. I was like, he's mine. And I took him out into the coat shack, gave him a blowjob. And then once he was done, I was like, oh, no, you're not done. And then he wrote a song about me.
That's fun.
Yeah. It's called Sapphira. You can look it up.
That's funny, because a lot of songs are like it's like imagery or like metaphors, and it's like, no, this is just about you and it's named after you.
It's about, actually, it says, there's a line and it says, she'll take you to heaven in a bathroom stall. She'll bring you up and drop you down to your knees. I mean, he wrote the song. I was like, this is such a cute song. But the funny thing about it is these are all things that actually happened.
I want to give a blowjob so transcendent that the person is like, I gotta write a song about it. I gotta let the people know that mouth does wonders.
Baby, this mouth is magic. I've heard it so many times. I remember, okay, I can't say who, but one time I was hooking up in, this wasn't in drag, in Provincetown. Okay. And it was with a fellow drag queen, though. Mm-hmm. And they were very well known in Provincetown. And I think I was eating their ass. And they said, you know, your tongue is so good. And they were older than me, quite a bit older than me. Mm-hmm. And they said, your tongue was, if this town knew what your tongue could do, you'd be on the top of the food chain here. And I was like, I don't even know what that means or how to make it actually happen, because I'm the kind of person, you say that, like, I have a talent, I'm going to make a check. I'm going to figure out how to do that. But for some reason.
That is such a funny thing to say while you're hooking up. You'd be on the top of this town if they knew what this tongue could do. Maybe it's because you sing.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I do. So I later on found out that my very fast vibrato is not even vibrato. It's tongue tension. So I have this. See,
I was right.
That's what my tongue does. It's tongue tension. So like I have to slow it down, or I have to try and get my tongue out of the way to sing properly. But because I have been eating people out for so long. Stop!
Your phone was like, me too. I'm there when it's happening.
I've been there the whole time. But yeah.
So you've been eating ass for so long.
Not just ass, honey. I'm pansexual.
Yes, and you found that, or you've always just been pansexual?
I've actually always been pansexual. I realized what that was later on in life because it became a more widely known term. You know what I mean? But I've pretty much always been pansexual. I decided I was gay for a little bit, and that was too limiting.
Because you were dating somebody, you were in the closet, you were dating somebody, they were out, and then you decided to come out to support them?
How do you know the story?
It's my research. My assistant, Lindsay, is very good at things.
Oh, wow.
And I love just being able to drop it because people are like, wait, what? How?
That's deep. Yeah. I was dating someone who was out, and then I decided that I would, come out. And then they started acting weird. And I was like, dude, what's up?
Then did you break up?
No, we just kept fucking.
Uh-huh.
We're in high school.
I love that you've been pansexual though. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels like you've had no.
I've been very sexually active for a very long time, and I have literally been eating ass and eating pussy since I was like 6 years old.
6?
Yeah. Just, kids experimenting and doing all kind of stuff. Yeah.
I was playing with an Easy Bake Oven at 6.
I was playing with somebody's Easy Bake Oven, honey. We didn't have many. I wasn't raised in the burbs, honey. We had very few things to play with.
I wasn't raised. No, I was in the suburbs, and I said, "Ooh, let me bake." Easy Bake Ovens are insane. Anyway, so how kinky are you on a scale of 1 to 10? And what's the kinkiest thing you've ever done?
Probably a 7.
Okay.
No poop.
Okay.
No blood.
Okay. Honestly, not to yuck someone's yum, but I think that's nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not I don't think that you can't do it on your own time with someone else.
Sure.
And then come and do other things with me. I think, after you've taken a shower, you've done your own thing, go off. But for me, I have a very, very sensitive sense of smell.
Yeah.
And it's hypersensitive. So no.
I don't know.
And then blood is just, this is too much.
Blood is a little too much for me. It's especially a lot of blood.
Like if I spank you to the point that you're bleeding, that's fine. But if I'm not cutting someone, you know what I mean? And I'm not even trying to spank someone to the point they're bleeding. It's just if it happens. Sometimes people have sensitive skin, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I don't think I'm terribly. Let's see, the kinkiest, we're going to call kinky because we don't like to shame honey. One time I was fisting this guy. And these are all real stories, by the way. And I was fisting this guy, and straight guy, interesting enough. And to him, he said he was straight. So I'm just going to...
We'll honor him.
Honor his identity choice. And so I have my fist in him, and I'm doing this, and he comes because I'm just rotating my fist. And then I fucked him, and it was the tightest ass I'd ever fucked. It was tighter than any ass I'd fucked. And he was right? And I was this is crazy.
That's funny. He was I'm about to do a magic trick, and she's not going to know till it's done. She going to fist me and then fuck me and then be so surprised at how tight it is.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
He was already prepared.
And, well, we're honoring that he's straight, but that to me is not a straight man if he knows the trick he could do.
Well, I mean, if he does it with a woman as well.
You know what?
I think he's a bisexual man who just said he was straight.
I think so, too. I think most people are bisexual.
I think most people are pansexual, actually.
What's the difference between bisexual and pansexual? To me, they're
2026. I don't know. I don't think.
Oh, I guess bisexual says there's a binary. There's
Yeah.
male, female. Pan includes everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
That's really
See, I answered my own dang question.
And I'm proud of you.
I know. Impact play. I often, not often, but sometimes I'll think about like poop play and I'm like, oh, but why? Why would we ever?
Every once in a while, I'm like, and this is not something that's ever been done, but every once in a while, I'm like, I don't feel like cleaning out, but I do want to get fucked. Is that poop play?
It's not poop play. It is, well, if you're going to play there, you might get some shit on your mouth.
Occupational hazard.
There you go. Occupational hazard.
And I've said that so many times because I've, unfortunately.
I think as long as you warn people.
Yeah.
Hey, I haven't douched. I would love to still have a nice time, but putting that out there.
Yeah. Yeah. I have not been warned sometimes. The thing is, sometimes I had sex with like straight men who thought that they had done it correctly, but they just didn't have the experience.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were like, oh, but I did it. I like it. And they still had that last bit that was still left in there.
Okay, I'll ask. I've never douched my butt. What is the proper way to do it?
Okay, so you prep in advance.
Mm-hmm.
You have to prep from, depending on when you're doing it, you have to kind of prep from the day before.
Okay, so on a Friday.
Your meal, you're
know.
tracked.
You have to like eat nicely.
Yes, you have to eat nicely. Your tract is 12 hours.
Uh-huh.
So think about what you ate 12 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then go from there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
People sometimes help it with fiber. Take a lot of fiber, you drink a lot of fiber, eat a lot of fiber.
Mara started typing. Are you taking notes?
Yeah.
How to...
Yeah.
It's for the episode description.
No, it's just...
You're like, sure it is.
I asked, like, how do you do it? And then you started, and then I just started tap, 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 tap. And it just really, the timing of it was so funny. Okay, so we're thinking about what we're eating 12 hours beforehand.
12 hours beforehand. And then you make sure you have a lot of fiber in your system,
Yes.
kind of always.
Yes.
You never know when you're going to want to
Because
do it.
you want everything to be moving.
You want everything to be moving, and you want it to move solidly. You don't want it to move softly. You want everything to move solidly. Then you start on your thing. You want to kind of do it when you already have to go. So when you go. So that's already the chamber has been emptied.
And then how many hours before sex should you be emptying the chamber?
Now this depends on if you've taken an Imodium AD or not.
Okay.
Because an
Imodium AD will stop you from shitting?
Yes.
Ah.
This is a thing that the gays have perfected.
Okay.
They're Imodium. So they'll take Imodium before they go out. So they're good for the night.
I have so many
They'll douche
gays
before
in
they
my
leave.
life, and nobody has ever told me about this Imodium trick, and I feel, I don't know, left out. I feel...
Have you just been going at it all willy-nilly? You were like, I don't know how to douche. I was like, so you don't have anal sex at all?
I don't.
Okay, good. Okay.
I've only had
when
it
you said
once.
no one taught me this trick, and I was like,
No, I'm just shitting on people.
you just shitting on dicks around here? That's crazy.
I'm just letting it rip.
Baby, call her Picasso because she's a painter, honey.
I'm making masterpieces,
Honey,
y'all.
baby, Master P. Make him say,
na, 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 na.
We gotta stop the rights.
I haven't thought about masterpiece. Okay, so you take Imodium before going out.
Yeah. So you do the full. So
we empty out.
So you try to empty out, and then you start douching.
Okay.
So you empty out, then you douche, and when you douche, okay, the first thing honestly, it's the same as like doing a cleanse. Like if you do a liver cleanse or something like that. You know, it's clear. Okay, no. Okay, this one's not clear. Okay, we keep going. It's not clear. Okay, it's starting to be a little more clear.
How many times, this is a personal question, how many times do you have to douche before it runs clear?
Well, it depends on my diet at the time.
Ah.
I'm not a bottom.
Okay.
I am a top who bottoms occasionally. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so occasionally I'll be like, I got the itch. I think I want to do it. Or I'll see someone and be like, you're sexy. And they're like, I'm a top. And I was like, well, that's not going to stop us from having sex. I'll tell you that. We'll figure this out. Because one thing I am doing, I'm dragging a wagon over here. So I have a fat ass. And if you have a long limousine, then you can get into this garage. Because it's going to take a long limousine to get through this driveway, honey. Because it is quite a large one.
That was one of those analogies where I was like, surely you'll stop. And it just didn't.
No, that was really funny because you don't fail.
I don't fail, honey.
You achieve the dream. I'm dying. If you have a long limousine, I got a garage. You can park it all up in this garage. The door's gonna open, and that limousine better pull in.
But it's a long driveway before you get there. I have a fat ass. It is. There are people who are like, oh. I was like, are you in yet? Because when you got a big ass,
yes,
you know when you got a big ass,
when you got junk in the trunk and someone's behind you. Sometimes they're like, I'm in, and you're like, nope, you're in the beginnings.
Maybe you're through the cheeks, but that's it, honey. You haven't gotten into the garage. You gotta go
a
inside.
little bit further.
Push. Push.
Push.
Breathe.
Push. Get in there.
That's why I just sit on them. You know what I mean? I'll let gravity take over.
I mean, that's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
It's lovely. This podcast is sponsored by Squarespace. We talk about Squarespace a lot on this show, and that is because it is truly the best platform for building a website. If you're a creative person like me, maybe you do comedy or you host a podcast or you want to book consultations online, you need a home base for your work. Listen, okay, I am not a tech person, but with Squarespace's cutting-edge design tools, you do not need any experience to build a professional website. They have these gorgeous award-winning website templates and intuitive drag and drop editing. Plus, they have an amazing tool called Blueprint where you can answer a few questions and it will instantly customize a personalized website just for you. Squarespace is also perfect if you want to actually monetize your work. You can gate your exclusive videos behind a paywall, sell your merch, or let people book you for gigs. Squarespace handles the payments right there on the site, so you don't have to stress about logistics. You could just focus on being a creative talent. Head to squarespace.com/dateme for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code DATEME to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Now go build the website of your dreams. This episode is sponsored by Betterhelp. You guys, it's March. That means we are celebrating International Women's Day and taking a moment to recognize everything women carry. Oh, we juggle so much at work, in our relationships, and in our families. Honestly, I want you to take a pause right now and think about the expectations placed on you every single day. The pressure to play a million different roles is just wild. Between caring for others and managing unseen responsibilities, it is so easy to let our own emotional well-being get overlooked, but you don't have to carry it all yourself. Therapy offers a dedicated space to help you create balance, set healthy boundaries, and truly support your well-being. BetterHelp makes finding that support easy by doing the initial matching work for you. Just take a short questionnaire and they match you with a fully licensed therapist in the U.S. Not happy with your match? You can switch to a different therapist at any time from tailored recommendations. Honestly, that's very, very important because it's kind of like dating. You have to find who is your match. Your emotional well-being matters. Find support and feel lighter in therapy. Sign up to get 10% off at betterhelp.com/dateme. That's betterhelp.com/dateme. And we're back. How did you get into drag?
How did I get into drag? I've actually been into drag for a very long time. I love like just wearing costumes and stuff. I feel like, Halloween is a form of drag for everyone.
Yes.
I did a lot of that. My dad used to make my costumes when I was a kid. And so I was Goro or I was the genie. I was, and there is just something about becoming another person.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched Tu Wong Fu when I was a kid. And, when you used to have to go and rent the VHSs. And so we kept it extra long because I wanted to watch it over and over and over again. I don't know how my parents didn't realize this was on the horizon.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was in high school, I first did drag because I wanted to be Leontine Price for Halloween.
Okay.
She's a very famous opera singer. She just turned 99 like a couple days ago. She just turned 99 in February. And so she was just such a diva to me. And I was like, I want to be her for Halloween. So that was my senior year in high school. My freshman year in college, I was Leontine Price again. Because these people didn't see me what I did last year. So might as well.
That's actually very, very funny.
Yeah.
Just be like, they didn't see it. I'm gonna be the same person. It doesn't matter. These are different people.
But I went to the Eastman School of Music, so it actually landed.
It landed much
time.
better. You didn't have to explain it to everybody.
I didn't have to explain it to everyone. Why? In high school, everyone was like, Whitney Houston? Alfred Woodard? I was like...
I'm gagged. That's so funny.
Because this was the time during... what was it called? Desperate Housewives, when Alfred Woodard was on
had that
Desperate
child
Housewives.
in the basement.
Yes. And so people kept calling me Alfred Woodard or Whitney Houston, and no one knew who Leontine Price was, except for the people in my department, the vocal department. She's notably the greatest soprano in all of the 20th century.
Oh.
Yeah, arguably. Yeah.
Maria Callas, what does she sing?
Also a soprano.
Oh, but she's not as good as the other one? What's
She's
her
white.
name? Oh.
But she is great.
Okay.
Maria was very, very, very great. Actually, Maria Callas was very pivotal because she basically said, you can also act,
Oh.
So Maria Callas is one of the opera singers who made opera super dramatic in their acting, because mostly
old
it was
school opera was just like presenting and singing.
Pretty much kind of park and barking.
I've never heard that before. Park and barking.
That's what we call it.
That's very funny.
You stand there and you just and then you're done.
Can you tell me, how did you get into opera? So I saw Hocus Pocus live.
Did you come?
Yes.
Oh.
You are so funny.
Thank you.
It seemed like you were having the time of your life.
Oh, yeah.
And your voice is fucking incredible. And there was one point you have a solo and it's like transcending. And the audience didn't give you what you wanted. And you went, oh, wow, no standing ovation? And I was like, me and my friend, I was with my friends, Mono, Gilly, and Betsy. And we were like standing. We were like, the only people who were like, ah! And I love that you were like, that was hard. Yeah. And it was good. Give me what I deserve.
Well, the thing is, a lot of places, but when you come to LA,
yeah,
baby, everyone's like, oh, I can do that myself. No, you can't.
No, you can't.
You can't do this. I'm sorry. And it's okay. I can't do what a lot of people can do. I'm a multi-hyphenate, so there's a lot of things that I can do. But I can't fail. So, you know what I mean? We all have our things
we
that
all
we're
have
good
our
at.
things, and I can't fail. How did you get into singing?
I started singing when I was born. I was crying in tune. But when I think my passion for opera started when I was 3 or 4 years old. My parents took me to go see La Boheme at the Outdoor Theater, and everyone was running around and all the kids, and I was sad. I was 4 years old, what is happening? And I didn't understand what was going on. Number one, it's in a different language.
Yes.
Number two...
Is it in Italian?
It's in Italian, yeah. And number two, they're just singing everything. But I was into it. And ever since then, I've always just heard opera in my mind, in my brain. I just always heard. And a good... it was Pavarotti. I listened to a lot of opera growing up. My mom, we loved jazz. She loved opera. She loved all music. And so we listened to a lot of music growing up. And then one day, I just started singing that way.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Are you not trained? No, you went to school.
Yeah, I'm trained now.
Okay.
Yeah, but you said, how did I get into it? So
you're I'm telling a story?
I was telling you how I got it.
You ever heard of it?
Have you ever heard of a story? But yeah, that's how I got into it. It was, and, then I went to the high school for the performing visual arts, same school as Beyonce.
I don't know how old you are.
I didn't go to school with Beyonce.
Okay.
So I'm not that. But
I'm not that.
She was a freshman in 1995. I was a freshman in 2002.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So
she's old.
Than you think.
She really is.
Yeah.
Wait, what's that, man?
And she looks younger than both of us.
She really does.
I saw her the other day. I was like, okay, so
she's
what
aging in reverse. I want the doctors.
I want the doctors. I want the rituals.
Yes, give it to me. She looks so fucking good.
That's a vampire, honey.
She really is.
She really is.
My God. So you went to the same school as Beyonce.
Yes, I went to the same high school as Beyonce. I also went to church with Beyonce.
You went to church with Beyonce?
And Kelly, yeah.
Did you ever see them in church?
Yeah.
Did they ever sing in church?
No.
Oh.
Not when I was there.
That's rude.
Yeah, they were already famous by the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. I forgot you're so young.
Just this child. I was a baby. I'm still a baby. I'm a 37-year-old baby.
Sometimes that's what I feel like. I do feel like a baby. I'm like, when do I grow up? When do I become an adult?
And that's actually how it's supposed to work.
You think?
I think so. I think that people grow out of their whimsy, and I think that's sad.
You know what? I do think you're right. I think it's a lot of times it's people with children. They kind of have
Some of them keep it, and they are able to raise these really wonderful kids because they never lost that whimsy.
You know what? You're right. My friend Tess has so much whimsy, and she's got a 17-year-old. And every time I look at her child, I'm like, it's wild that you've been raising a kid for 17 years, and you're still so much fun.
Yeah, I have a friend who has, I think she's maybe 12 now, and she's a clown. Her mother is a clown. And so, she just gets raised by this clown, and she's been raised by a clown this whole time.
It sounds like you're insulting your friend, but you're like, no, she's a literal clown.
She's actually a clown, professional, freaky clown. Not like a go to your children's party clown, but a stripper clown.
Oh,
yeah, but
I like that.
Yeah, swallow swords kind of clown.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, she's really, really wonderful. And it's so much fun. And her kid has so much imagination and so much love for people and already knows that they're not binary. And it's just yay, this is a wonderful thing. You don't have to teach this child anything.
No.
All you have to do is show them the way. And they're just yeah.
Let them out in the world.
And sometimes children like that will teach you. And I love that.
Okay, so I really derailed the conversation. So you went to high school for the performing arts, same as Beyonce. And did you sing in church at all? Or okay,
I sang in church. So when Beyonce and Kelly, I was in the choir, and they were I could see Beyonce right in front of me, and I knew it was her because she was very thin. So she would stand up, and she had this big hair, and she would stand up and put her, and I'd be like, wow, she's very small. And you can tell when she just came off of a film because she got really small. But when she comes home, she gets thick again because she likes to eat. And it was really nice to know, oh, sometimes you just gotta you go through your cycles.
Yes, you go through your cycles.
And now she's I'm just thick, and I'm fine with that.
And I love that.
Because she didn't. No one tells her how she has to be.
No, that's Beyonce gets to just be.
Gets to be. And everyone's yeah, thick as in.
I mean, it's... Okay, so I was watching this movie last night called Daredevil. Have you ever seen it?
No.
With Ben Affleck.
Oh, Daredevil.
I said it fun.
I've never seen that one.
Daredevil. And homegirl in it, what's her name? One of the Jennifers that he goes in between. She's so thin in that movie. And I was like, good Lord. Yeah. That's crazy that in the 90s, it was a trend.
A trend to be rail thin.
So thin.
Daredevil was in the 90s?
Oh, maybe it was the 2000s. Girl, I don't know anything.
That came out in 2003, and it's Jennifer Gardner, I think.
Oh, Jennifer Gardner,
Okay,
2003. That's so okay, so 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, just coming
so
out of that
thin.
style. You're still
it's
right.
Just so
they
wild
had heroin
to me.
chic.
Which is crazy that they were like, them people dying on the street.
Let's look like them.
Let's look like them and call it a trend and put it in vogue.
And guess what? They did it.
They sure did.
They weren't just dying on the street. They were also dying on the runway.
On the runway. They were dying on private jets. I think it's weird that bodies have trends. It's just let your body be a body.
I think that's where we are now.
I hope.
I think that people are embracing thickness because, that's really what happens when you just let yourself go. And by let yourself go, I mean let yourself do what it's just gonna do.
Yes.
But
we also have the Ozempic of it all, where I feel like people are losing. I don't know. I feel like thin is coming back in a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I have to lose weight because physically I can't support all the weight that I'm carrying because I didn't come up with a lot of weight. So when your body's not accustomed to having a lot of weight, it can have a toll on your body. But if you always had a lot of weight on your body, or if you have like the bones that can support it, girl, go off, honey. And if it has something to do with somebody else, there is somebody who loves it. I have trade that has called me thick, and I literally was like, what are you talking about? They were like, yeah, I love that you've gotten so thick. And I was like, shut up. Just eat my ass. What are you talking about?
Stop talking. Start eating.
Start eating, honey. Why are we talking about how thick I've gotten? This is not something I feel like talking about right now. You're not my therapist nor my nutritionist. We need to get the fuck out. Let's just do the thing.
We have come to the end. I truly have asked you none of my standard questions. Like, at all. But usually I ask my guests, do you have any advice for single people?
Stay single.
Give up.
No, I don't mean give up.
Oh.
Just stay single or enjoy your friends. You have people in your life that are very important to you that love you. And really cultivate those relationships and really grow and live and go on vacation together with your friends. Like, I feel like everyone's always looking for that special person. And then you go and then you stay at home and watch TV all day. And y'all don't really talk and you don't do a lot of stuff. And then you have the most fun with your best friend. Go have some fun with your friends.
I agree. I've had some of my favorite memories traveling with friends.
Yeah.
Friends are just, I say it a lot with my other podcast with my best friend Sapphira. I'm like, we need to fellowship and we need community. And you need those people in your life who aren't your romantic partners.
Exactly.
Because that's really important as well.
Yeah. And those people really help build you for that person.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever get that person. And if you don't, good for you.
Yeah. Have a nice time.
Have a nice time. And I don't mean good for you because it's hard over here for a pimp. But it's, it's a lot of work keeping a relationship and dealing with another person. At least when you're done with your friend, you can go home.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I don't feel like being with you anymore. Love you.
Yes.
See you tomorrow.
I was just talking about how wonderful that is to be like, I'm goodbye. I've had my nice time with you. I don't want to do this anymore because it's like, we're just friends. We don't owe each other anything.
What you doing? You know what I mean? So what you about to do? That's what I tell the trade every time they leave or every time we're done. So what are you doing tonight? Because I know it's not staying here.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
So what do you have going on? It's like, oh, I guess I have to leave. Yes. I guess you do.
Yes.
Truly, thank you so much for being here.
I forgot to say that I have a show.
Oh, wait. Oh, yes. What would you like to promote? I had a full aneurysm. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm supposed to ask. So what would you like to promote?
Well, I have a show called One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Yes, we already talked about that. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is, what we're doing right now. If you like seeing me on TV or on your phone, come see me in person. It's a
Do you sing in the show?
I don't.
Oh.
It's a stand-up comedy show.
Oh, okay. I love that.
Stand-up comedy. We're just telling jokes and laughing together because I realized when I was very, very young that I just didn't feel like I was in the right place. You know what I mean? I was like, why does everyone understand this but me?
Mm-hmm.
Am I crazy? I'm not crazy. There's a lot of people who feel that way. And, I feel like I was like, I'm just going to write down my thoughts. And every time I said it to any of my friends, they were like, you're funny. And so I did Drag Race, won the comedy challenge there, even while flubbing a little bit. But I didn't flub. I have ADHD, and my brain moves faster than my mouth.
That's funny. Because we touched, or no, maybe that was in my research. I meant to ask you about that. Oh, no, you said you were on the spectrum, and I meant to ask you about ADHD because as a child, they wanted to medicate you, but your parents maybe didn't want you medicated?
Yeah, my mom didn't want me medicated.
Are you medicated now?
Sometimes.
I take Vyvanse, and if I don't take it, boy, oh boy, am I annoying. Ooh, wait, because I just talk a mile a minute, and then things don't, it's hard for people I'm speaking to understand where, I'll A to, not A to B, I'll A to Q to Z to C.
See, I can follow that because my brain moves a mile a minute. My mouth does not. My brain does, and my mouth can't keep up.
I'm the opposite. My mouth is moving faster than my brain.
Yeah.
So sometimes a nice man in my life, he'll be like, so it feels like you say everything you think. And I was like, yes.
Yes, it has to have that.
And he was like, because sometimes you'll work it out because he works from home. So sometimes I'll start talking and then I'll be like, oh, I think I'm annoying you because you're working. So I'll leave you alone. And he's like, we could avoid all that if you go, he's working right now. Or you ask, is this a good time? And I went, yeah, sure. And then my therapist was like, maybe you ask him if it's a good time. And I was like, oh, wow. She's right. She got it.
He was like, she's the one who's right, not him.
He was like, I said that. And I was like, did you though?
But did you? Did you say it in a way that I could understand
I
it?
didn't get it when you said it. Also, I ask all my guests this. Would you date me?
Of course. Hell yeah, I would date you. We've been laughing this whole time.
We really
Anyone who makes me
have.
laugh, I would date you all the time.
That makes
If you can make me laugh, I'll fuck you.
Ooh. I guess I'm going to have to get some Imodium.
Oh, Mr. Nice Man. Will you watch?
He wouldn't. He'd be like, no thanks.
No thanks, but go off.
Well, if you like this episode of Why Won't You Date Me, you could like it, you could rate it, you could subscribe, you could give me 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. And if you write me something nasty to whywontyoudatemepodcast@gmail.com, and you have to hit on me, and it has to be nasty, I'll read it. Hi, Nicole. It's your favorite trans couple, Finn and Sabrina, back for another threesome.
Oh, nice.
We're having delicious, nasty sex, and we end up with me, Sabrina, doing my boyfriend doggy style while he eats you out and fists your pussy. Okay, only duckbill. I don't like a full fist.
Yeah.
It's such a gorgeous sight watching it, and I get extremely aroused and pound Finn really hard. I'm fucking him so hard, he starts to get crammed into your pussy head first. He's such a small guy. Oh, I'm still railing him as he's halfway inside you.
Oh.
You come so hard that you pop him out with your orgasm. We're all covered in your juices, and he lays on the floor naked. Oh no. And as he lays on the floor naked, we're like, did you basically give birth to him? He's your son now. Then I ask you for 18 years of back pay for child support. You refuse, unfortunately, and you never invite us over for sex again. That was genuinely very funny.
Wow.
I
That took me on a emotional journey. I didn't think I was going to be going on an immersion. I'm a little teary.
It's an immersive experience. Honestly, my listeners and people who come to my shows are some of the genuinely most creative, funny, wonderful people. And every time I tour, the people at the theater or the club are like, man, your fans are like respectful. They're nice.
Mm-hmm.
They eat and they tip very, very well.
Yeah.
So everybody who listens to this podcast and comes to my shows and supports me, you're all really nice people. And I'm so proud that I've curated such a lovely following.
Yeah.
And thank
that's
you so
beautiful.
much for being here. And this was fun.
This was so much fun.
Yeah! Imodium!
Get your tickets for
Oh, yes. Where can I get tickets?
Sapphira.com.
And what are your socials?
My socials are Sapphira Crista on all platforms. And you can also listen to my album, The Crystal Ball, on all streaming platforms.
Singing?
Yeah.
Opera?
Yes
Or
and
contemporary?
no. It's contemporary.
Ooh.
But I do have an opera. I have the O mio baby Nicole, which is on all streaming platforms as well. The video I did with Katya.
Ooh.
Mhm.
I don't think I've seen it.
Oh,
I
it's
said ooh
hilarious.
like I had seen it. I was like, ooh.
Ooh.
Then I was like, what
And
are you
I
doing?
haven't seen it and won't.
See, this is my mouth moving faster than my brain because my brain was like, you haven't seen it. And I was like, ooh.
And this is with Vyvanse.
Girl, it's a struggle every day.
I almost took my Ritalin today because I was like, I'm exhausted. Maybe I could just,
If I don't take it, I'll just go back to sleep
Yeah.
because I'm like, boy, I have a lot of things to do. Better just sleep.
Mhm.
Well, goodbye.
Bye.
That was a HeadGum podcast.